If you need help with practicing your writing skills, check out these workbooks that can be useful in improving your academic writing skills. The link is in the description below. In academic writing, you are often asked to write a definition essay. Questions like, what is poverty? What is romance? What is a perfect day? How much is enough money? Or sometimes it can be about certain terms or phrases, such as, what is a safe place? Or what is social media? Or what are panic attacks? When writing a definition essay, you will need to choose a word that needs to be defined. This may be something you choose on your own, or that is assigned to you. The first thing you should do is to look up the word in a dictionary to see how it is defined. You can ask other people what they think it means. You might look for your uses of the word in movies, commercials, and magazines. And one more thing you can also do is to analyze the different ways people define the word. It is often a good idea to choose an abstract word that has a complex meaning. For example, writing an essay about the meaning for home, not a house. You should also choose something you're somewhat familiar with if you're choosing the word yourself. You might also want to see if people have different opinions about the word. Some other things that you can do to help you write your essay is to research the origins of the word. There may be some interesting things that you can add to your essay by seeing how the word originated. You can also classify the term as a noun, a verb, an adjective, or an adverb. You should use examples to illustrate the meaning of the word. Sometimes you can use the negative to explain what it is not. You can always provide background information about your word as well. Here are a few more things you can do in your essay. You can discuss both good and bad meanings of the word, if this applies to the word you're trying to define. You might also compare the dictionary meaning compared to the common usage of the word. How do average people use this word that might be different from the standard definition in a dictionary? You may also find that the word you are defining has changed its meaning over time. Was the word used differently 100 years ago? You may also find that there are two contrasting definitions because people define the word differently. Some advice about how you might want to gather information about your word. When writing a definition essay, you might decide to interview several people to get their opinion on the topic. As you gather your information, you will need to organize your data so that you can use it in your essay. Keep a list of the different observations you gather from your interviews. This will make writing your essay much easier later. You may need to analyze your list of meanings that you have gathered after you've researched for your essay. Which definition was the most popular? Which meanings are favorable or unfavorable? How are some meanings different? How did the interview meanings differ from the dictionary meaning? Is there a pattern between those who are old and young, or between men and women, or nationality or background? After you've gathered all of your information, you can follow this basic structure of an essay. First, introduce your standard or dictionary definition, and then define the topic in your own words in your thesis or your thesis statement. Divide the different parts that you want to talk about into separate paragraphs. And then conclude with a summary of your main points. This is a good basic format to follow for writing your definition essay. Let's take the topic, what is friendship, as an example. First, you will look the word up in a dictionary. The Britannica says that friendship is a state of enduring affection, esteem, intimacy and trust between two people. You might also look in another dictionary to see if you find anything different. Dictionary.com defines friendship as the state of being a friend, or a friendly relation or intimacy. You can see from these two definitions that there are similar words used to describe friendship. It's a state of being, it's a relationship, there is intimacy and trust involved in a friendship. All of these words would be good words to use in your essay. You could even take each of these and write a paragraph about that aspect of friendship. After finding the definition in a dictionary, you need to start looking for other places for information about the meaning of this word. You might look at some websites to see how they describe friendship. You will also want to ask friends if they can define the word for you as well. When you've gathered all of your information, you could start your essay in this way. Friendship is often defined as the state of being a friend or showing intimacy. However, there are many aspects to friendship which can further define its full meaning. Then you would add your thesis statement with your approach to what this word means. Then you would follow with your different aspects that you've decided on for your essay and separate them into several body paragraphs. You would conclude with your conclusion of what you see this word to mean. This is how you would organize your definition essay. So a definition essay often asks the question, what is? It is not always an abstract idea or term, but you may be asked to define what is an amphibian, or what is light, or what is grief. You might be asked to define cyberbullying, or what does self-determination mean? By following these steps that have been outlined in this video, you should be able to write a well-organized definition essay. Happy writing! And be sure to check out my workbooks that are designed to be used along with these videos.